I apologize for the annoying beeping in the background. My husband is defrosting my ice maker. But we have some leftover lemon curd, and we're gonna make some blueberry lemon scones made with sourdough discard, so my husband can put some of that lemon curd on top of them. What are you gonna do? Okay, here we go. We're gonna start by getting our dry ingredients together, and we're gonna do 350 grams of flour, which is about 3 cups. I'm gonna measure it here and see what we've got. Stick with me. 350. That was about half right there. 339. There we go. Next, we're gonna go with 65 grams of sugar, which is about 1/3 of a cup. Let's see if we can get it in here. A little more, a little more. There we go. 15 grams, or about a tablespoon of baking powder, not soda, powder. You want it for the rise. Can't wait to show you the fun part. Whoops, better fix my tear. Go. A little more. Feels like a science project. Oh. And now we want to do salt, which is about 1/2 teaspoon. Again, sometimes I forget to reset my tear back to 0, and that'll get you in trouble. So 3 grams of salt. There we go. That was quick. That's one that's really easy to overdo. And so it's about 3 cups of flour, about 1/3 a cup of sugar, tablespoon of baking powder, and about 1/2 teaspoon of salt is what I've started off with. Now we're gonna do our fat, but I'm gonna change this up a little bit. I'm doing 1 stick of butter, which I put in the freezer for about 10 minutes and then used my cheese grater. I love it. I use that thing from Susty's. It's in my showcase if you're interested. I love this thing, and I use it, and I use it, and I use it, and I use it. I grate on my own cheese, butter. You can use it to slice with. It's got like a mandolin attachment. It's really good. Okay, now I'm gonna mix this just a little bit with a spoon to kind of get things going. And then what I'm gonna add to this, might surprise you a little bit, it's so good, is when you go to Aldi, you can find their cheddar and Parmesan cheese at 7 ounces. This is such a delicious cheese. I shredded it. So this is gonna be blueberry lemon with white cheddar and just a hint of Parmesan. It is so delicious. And now we're gonna do our wet ingredients. And I'm gonna mix them together in a bowl first. Set that aside. And again, we gotta use our handy dandy little measurer, but I'm gonna tell you the measurements kind of without, I forgot my eggs, hang on. 2 eggs. To this, we're gonna do 100 grams of discard of the sourdough. There we go. I've got a lot of discard. I need to use it up, and this is a good way to do it. Next, we're gonna add about 1/4 of a cup, so 60 grams of heavy cream. You like heavy cream? The calories add up quick. I won't be able to eat one of these, I don't think. I might have a little taste, but that's probably it. This is not for the calorie conscious, but my family will enjoy it. Next, I'm going to do 20 grams of milk, and we use whole milk here because of the kids. 20 grams, which is about 4 teaspoons, or a heavy, really heavy tablespoon. Here you go. Next, we're going to do vanilla, about a teaspoon. I'm not going to measure that. Do that with your heart. A teaspoon of vanilla, and then the zest of 1 lemon, and I will get my favorite appliance from the kitchen and we'll do that. The zest of that lemon, smell that. Delicious. Okay. I was just mixing up sourdough, and I'm going to use the same whisk that's got some of the sourdough starter on it, which is fine. Take that off my scale. And then we're gonna just quickly mix this together and bring it all together. It's going to be delicious. When you make scones, do you cut yours in the traditional circle? Put it in a circle and cut them in triangles? Okay, I had a phone call. I'm not sure where I left off. I added the blueberries, the butter, zest of 2 lemons, which I'll use the juice to make a glaze. Instead of putting them in a circle and cutting them in triangles, I did them in squares. They go farther that way. And I'm gonna bake these on 425. I'll tell you how long it takes. Okay, we're fresh out of the oven. I'm glad I put them on this big sheet pan because they puffed up a little more than I was thinking they would. I want a little tiny taste of this with your cheese. I don't want to burn my gizzards. You've got the blueberry, you've got the cheddar and Parmesan and the lemon. It comes off as savory, I guess because of the cheese and the lemon. I think putting the lemon curd on it that I have left from the weekend that I made will make this a sweet. This is so good. You can taste the hint of that cheese. Make this one.